Turn left onto West Manhattan Money Road, West Money Manhattan Road. Continue for 5 miles.
Hey, Miss Sher, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I'm checking in to say Happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans that watch the All in the Q show. Master G, Conscious, all of the veterans that watch the All in the Q channel. Happy Veterans Day to you all. I came in to specifically say that I have been up since 5 this morning. I had a meeting at 9:30 out in the country, and so I am on my way back home, and once I get home, I'm going to bed. I'm going back to bed for a little bit because I have to get up and I need to test out my new rig for you guys because I think I got it working the way I wanted to work, but we need to test the sound. So I need you guys to help me test the sound. But just delivered wild boar meat to 120. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And these veterans need to be taken care of today because we know that this administration is disrespectful. Okay, disrespectful. And so we need to take care of the veterans today. My brother is a veteran, so I want to say Happy Veterans Day to my brother. I want to say Happy Veterans Day to my girl Chanel. I want to say Happy Veterans Day to the Culture Podcast, Mark Stevenson. Happy Veterans Day to you. What's up, Money Boy Trey? Happy Veterans Day to you all. Okay, that's what I want to say to you. Happy Veterans Day. And since it's Veterans Day in the honor of battle, war, I ain't forgot that we got a conversation that we need to address because somebody called my name and I have not called their name. Never do I ever call their name. I'm always going to respond because that's what I do over here is respond, because you're not going to keep calling my name and think I'm not going to respond or think I shouldn't respond or think I don't have the right to respond. So I haven't forgotten. I just have been so busy. You got to get responded to when I got time. Okay, and so coming up here in a few days, I'm gonna have time, and so I know I'm late. I know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, rest in peace to your father, Javar, for Veterans Day. And I know I be late with my responses and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing? Miss, look at this, Miss D. Looks like good morning to you. Or good, I think it's afternoon somewhere close to there. Well, it's still morning here, but I know it's afternoon other places. So I haven't forgotten. I don't care that you took the video down. I don't care whatever videos you have made subsequently. I don't care about that. Okay? I don't care, because what you're going to do is you're going to learn. Yeah, you're going to learn. Yeah, and so we're going to have a few conversations. We're probably going to start them out on over here, and then we're going to just, get off of here and go over there. Okay, no worries, Deb Hill. This is going to be very short because I'm driving home, and I just, saying Happy Veterans Day and just, addressing a few things. So, just to, let you know that I don't care that you took it down because I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. So I don't care that you took it down or whatever you wanted to say about it. And to me, we're going to address what you had to say to me because I'm tired. I told you that I'm beyond tired. And for people saying, oh, don't respond, you don't respond. Okay, you don't respond. This has been going on for the better part of a year and a half now. Yeah. And I'm tired of it, right? And sometimes you have to teach people that you're not going to be played with. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach these people that I'm not going to be played with. You either going to shut up about me and leave me alone, and then I won't have to say nothing about you. And see, that's what you're not learning. That's what you're not learning. You're not learning that if you shut up about somebody, right, they won't have nothing to say about you. I'm not the leader of nothing. I don't bother people. I'm not a messy person. I don't email people. I talk to who I want to talk to. Yes, I do. And if somebody asks me a question, I'm definitely going to answer it. And I'm going to answer it honestly, because that's who I am. But do I go out of my way to give people information about other people? No, I don't. I mind my business and drink my water. That's what I do. That's why my skin look the way it look. It don't look dry. It don't look ashy because I don't be out here just talking about folks because like I told you, today is a holiday and I was up at 6 a.m. To be at a meeting at 9:30. So yeah, we're going to address those things. We also have to finish up. We have to go through our update on Dalton. This is going to be very interesting. Some of the next few lives that I do in regards to this, I'm not sure if I'm going to do lives or if I'm going to drop videos. I think for a portion of this, I'm going to drop videos for you all to watch and maybe comment on. And some things I'm going to do a live on. The next live update that we'll do on Dalton will be about the new fire chief. I will update you guys on the new fire chief and give you all some information on things that I have found and that I know. Because you deserve, as public, to have that information. And so
turn right onto US
we'll
52
discuss
West
the
North
fire
Street.
chief. We'll also discuss the police chief live. Maybe the other things I'll do in a video, such as the comparison between Mayor House and Tiffany Henyard's administrations in the early beginnings. Maybe I will drop that as a video more so than a live. And so we have those updates to do. And then as it relates to the township, I will be at the next township meeting, which I believe is November the 18th. I have been unable to access the township's website. I don't know if anybody else is having issues with accessing the website. There is some sort of security issue going on that will not allow me to access the website. Now, as a network person, as a person who has a computer network administration degree, right? I do know that you can isolate certain IP addresses that continuously visit your site that you don't want to visit your site, and they have names associated with them, okay? And you can find these things out. I'm going to reserve my judgment that I was blocked from the website before I take any further action. I'm going to do something that I know that may tell me if I was blocked. And I'll let you guys know all of that once I run these tests and do these things that I need to do in order to find that out. But let me know in the chat if you're able to access the Thornton Township website and access all the documents and those things of the like. Let me know. If you're watching the replay, you can leave me a message and let me know. Or if you're on here now, you can tell me now if you can or if you can't. But in the next coming few days, I'll tell you about that, and we'll go over and discuss that. I think the next meeting for the township is November the 18th, and I will be in attendance. They only have one meeting this month, and they only have one meeting next month, and we do know that they are only going to be going to one meeting a month for the subsequent months. looking at the full picture, as far as the federal government is concerned, there was a vote in the Senate to stop the shutdown, so it is now gone to the House. There are things that hang in the balance, like your health care, if you are getting the Obamacare, your premiums and those things. But they have agreed to stop the shutdown with federal workers going back to work, SNAP benefits being paid. They are putting on the table to look at the subsidies, that are being given for the health care, and try to work out some sort of a deal, but the government may be shut down again. And they are trying to make sure that SNAP benefits continue to get paid and federal workers continue to get paid if there is another shutdown called, right? And so we need to be monitoring our municipal financials and spending, because if anything gets cut on the federal level, then it's not available KMAC. Okay, so let me just say this. Do you all remember when there was a Thornton Township meeting and they voted to hire, I think it was like a cyber lawyer and a cyber company, right? So at some point, it seems like, this is from the degree that I carry, that someone may have hacked the Thornton Township website, right? And they were trying to figure out where, how, who, and then get the gap closed up, right? So this time is reminiscent of that time, that something has not, and I don't know the new IT person, something has not been done as it relates to the website, whether it be paying the security certificate for the website, because you have to renew those things if you don't set them up for automatic renewal, and so you have to pay the security, or someone has again maybe possibly hacked the website and no one has checked. I know that I'm going to be making a trip to the township, because remember, we asked Robert Hunt to email us the report from Casper. And we're going to talk about Casper too, as it relates to why they are still moving around in Dalton and in the township. People keep giving this excuse of there's a federal investigation. For me, that's some bullshit. Okay? Because if the FBI wants to talk to you, they're going to talk to you, whether you working a job, whether you at home sitting on a couch, or whether you working down at the local McDonald's, or you working over at Starbucks. They're going to find your ass, they're going to talk to your ass, and that's what they're going to do, right? Right. So, I'm just having a bit of a problem, accepting that, there's a federal investigation, especially when, as it relates to Dalton, Mr. Kasprick got up in the cow meeting and spoke and lied in the cow meeting. Not you stood up in the cow meeting and said, we have to unravel. What should you have to unravel? Because you was a part of the whole problem. So I'm confused as to what you unraveling. Now they paid you $60,000 a month, and now you just now unraveling? Huh? I don't know. That don't sound right to me, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at it. Yeah, we're going to do all of those things, because that didn't make any sense to me. And we need to revisit the Rucker conversation as well, because there's some other information that some other people thought you guys might be interested in and want to know. I don't know what else we could be interested in more so than finding out how this case turned out with ComEd and the stealing of this electricity. And did Mr. Rucker get fined by the village for putting in this junction box and these other things without prior approval and permits from the village of Dalton? Did that happen? Was he fined? Because that should have been a big fine that would have brought some really good revenue to the village of Dalton as well.
52 west for 3 miles.
But that aside, is the building is open. Was it inspected? Were all permits properly given? I mean, these are questions given the information that we had received through the letter that I showed you all. We might still need to be doing some investigating. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know what topics you are interested in first, so that I can plan accordingly, because we're going to be doing quite a few things here in the next coming days. It takes a lot for me to do these things. If you feel so that you want to super chat or that you want to cash out this platform for bringing you real information in real time, feel free. But if not, okay, I'm gonna be here till I'm not, and then I won't be. That's what it is. That's how it goes. So like, share, subscribe, do all of the things. I know you can't share this into Dalton Politics, and we might possibly get into that conversation, because that's an interesting conversation to be had. Because why should anybody be banned, blocked, or removed from Dalton Politics that is asking questions or providing information to the residents? These are things you should be thinking about, especially when most of the people have never offended anyone, got into any arguments, posted anything petty, or attacked anyone. Seems like to me the people that are attacking people are still in there, and the people that never have attacked anybody are outside. I said what I said. So I think that begs a question. I mean, we know who's running it. We know who started the page. We also know who supervises the page. Why are we trying to control narratives and choke information is my question. And again, I'm just an investigative journalist over here asking questions. I feel like there are questions that need to be asked, and I'm going to ask them, or we're going to look at them. But those are questions. Dalton trustees need to start a Dalton page. I unsubbed from that page a long time ago. Well, sure. It should pique your interest about why they have it. All of them are members of that group.
Continue straight past Jaffa Food Mart onto Gardner Street.
Seems like to me, if you're a member of something, it's definitely something you condone. If you see it and you don't say anything or you don't do anything about it.
Continue straight past
Hey,
Jaffa
Christy,
Food
how
Mart
you
onto
doing?
Gardner Street.
So maybe they with the shits. I mean, these are questions I'm just asking. After your video of who owned that page, I was out. I mean, obviously, they all know each other. I mean, again,
600 feet, turn right
I'm
onto US
just-
52 west.
I'm going to turn off this navigation because I know where I'm at now. But again, I'm just asking questions. If you are a part of that group and you can see, and you can at the trustees in there and see if they're members, it will tell you. They'll show up in blue. If they sitting there watching the foolery, seem like to me they with the shits. And they also with somebody else. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And for me, right is right, wrong is wrong. Why is it that the people that were just asking questions, minding their business and trying to get out information to the residents, true information to the residents, was banned, blocked, and removed from the group? I mean, nobody asking a question. If you ask the question, I bet you that a certain entity's people gonna come up there. I bet you that certain people from certain entities is gonna come up there and start attacking you for even asking the question. Huh? I mean, why should if you're giving good information and it's about Dalton, why should your information be being screened? Huh? Somebody said what? Hold on, I saw somebody say, I am waiting for you to put the ball cap on and respond. It's coming. I'm definitely going to put the ball cap on in probably the next 48 to 72 hours. I'm working through some information because when I do that, I want to make sure that I leave you guys with some information too, right? So I don't want to muddy up the video and just not give you any information. So I'm going to give you some information in that video. But I'm definitely going to put the ball cap on because, yeah, you tried to delete the video. See, the thing about it is, right, I care about my name. You're going to stop talking about my name as if I'm somebody to not be trusted, as if I'm a liar, as if, you can't trust me. No, I'm not going to agree with your bullshit. I'm not that person. And I'm not going to agree with wrong. And if I feel like wrong is happening, I'm leaving. Fuck what the other people doing. What the other people doing ain't none of my business. Huh? Yeah, you mad because I got my own mind. Yeah, that's why you mad. But you're going to learn that people care about their name. People care about their name, and that's why you should keep their name out of your mouth. That's why. And I care about my name. It means something to me. My integrity means everything to me. And I was not about to sit over there with your bullshit. And those people over there, we're going to talk about a few of them because they talked about me and I have the video to prove it. Okay? So, and those people over there that know you lying and still sitting over there defending your dumb ass, they dumb too. Okay? They dumb too. I'm not going to defend no liar. I don't care. Talk about something. You'll release it. Bitch, release it. Release whatever. Because y'all know sometimes y'all was over there on bullshit. Don't play with me. And let me tell you something about a court case, right? When you ask me a question, if the question is about me, you ask me. Did you ask me? No, you did not. Think about the question you asked, dumbass. In a court of law, I just can't go off answering shit that you didn't ask. Huh? Some days I don't even know if your brain works. Or they got to tell you that too. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Y'all finna learn a whole bunch of things about a whole bunch of people over there. Because see, if I had did this a long time ago, they would have had a lot more of all the other B-Nots or whatever you want to call us. We B-Not going to be listening to your lies. That's for sure. They would have had a whole lot more information than they do right now. Huh? Case in point. Well, I tell you, I don't sit around thinking or talking about you bitches. If somebody asks me, I'll tell them. If don't nobody ask me, I mind my business. Because that's who I am. But the ball cap will be coming out because you're never going to learn. Your ego is too big for your head. Even though your head is pretty big. But your ego is bigger than that. So you're not going to be quiet. You're always going to be petty. Close to 40 years old. Still doing childish shit. Crazy. Crazy. When all you got to do is be quiet. If you be quiet, all of these court cases will go away. Because won't nobody be talking or saying anything to you. Because you haven't said anything to them. Yeah. New music coming too. I wrote some new music, y'all. I was inspired. Wrote some new music. I watched for the updates. Government opinion and differs from mine in some areas. That's what makes you great. I'm saying, okay? That's what America is all about. America is a melting pot, right? Sometimes when you guys leave comments or when you guys make comments, it makes me think differently too. It makes me, research and do things differently. I was never censored by JK or the husband and wife team, but some don't like accountability. So if I make a post concerning DP, it goes to pending. Yeah, because the narrative is trying to be steered in a certain direction. When you shouldn't be worrying about a narrative. You should just be taking care of whatever is wrong. I don't understand this. I don't understand people trying to make it seem like everything is great in Dalton. I don't care if you have the best mayor. I don't care if the mayor is responsive. Everything is not going to be great every day. It's just not. That's crazy. That's like you living in Willy Wonka, Alice in Wonderland. I mean, every municipality has its problems. I don't care how great the mayor is. I don't care. It's what you do in those moments when things are wrong that makes you even greater. This is crazy, trying to create a narrative that now there's nothing wrong in Dalton, when clearly we can see with our eyes, from the news to FOIAs to everything else that might come along with it. The court cases, everything is not all good in Dalton. And it's not going to be all good in Dalton for a while. Yes, stay positive that eventually it will get there, but don't lie about the reality. That's what we do. We lie about reality. So we can live in la la land and people don't vote and people don't care and people don't stand up and people don't go to the meetings. That's insane. You want to live on Real Housewives? Then call Andy from Bravo and ask him, will he come to Dalton? So y'all can create the type of Dalton that you want. But let the other people live in reality and get the real about where they live so that they can help change it. Creating a narrative that everything is good and everything, it's cupcakes and butterflies over here. That's crazy. Because there's 1,000 personalities over there. I'll tell you right now, for a fact, there's probably people over there that don't like each other, at each other's throats, saying, I wish she shut the hell up. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand him. He get on my nerves. That's how it is. That's life, in real life. We need to start dealing with real life. Because we got a real life president that's about to cut off these real life resources. And we better get it the hell figured out. So pretending that everything and there's nothing wrong, huh? That's crazy. Matter of fact, when I vote, I don't judge. I do not judge a mayor off of everything that went right. I judge his butt off of what went wrong and how he fixed it. Because that's how you tell what type of person they are, what type of character. That's how you tell. I made it home. Now listen, when y'all see me with this ball cap, because let me tell you, this entity believes, and this is what people believes about this entity, that they don't want to deal with this entity because, or say anything or stand up because oh, they're gonna attack me. So what? So what? You see this behind me? You see this right here? This is my home. This right here is my home. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I'm going to show you. When you see me with that ball cap on, I'm going to show you a picture of my home. I'm going to tell you everything about me. Because guess what? You're going to hear it here first. Huh? Nobody can shame me with anything. Nothing. I worked hard as hell to get to where I am right now. And if somebody thinks they're going to intimidate me by saying they're going to say something in my past, bitch, bring it. Because you wasn't there to help me get out of it. And you're not going to be there to help me take care of it. Whatever the fuck it is. I'm not embarrassed by anything. I've been homeless. I've been hungry. I've been divorced twice. All of those things. I'm alone now because I choose to be alone. Because I'm focused on other things. And it wouldn't be fair to involve somebody in that when I'm focused on other things and not that. So let this serve as notice. You can never embarrass me about anything in my life. Go search, find. And if you sit in this lifetime with the short amount of lives or years that we have left on this earth, researching other people's lives and looking for things that are horrible in their lives to tell people about, what do that say about you? Huh? What do that say about your character? What do that say about your life? Because to me, it don't tell me anything about their life. It tell me a lot about you. I don't go looking for bad things in people's lives. Because people suffer and go through a lot. I have in my life too. Nobody was there to pick me up through them. Nobody. At this stage in my life, when I see someone going through something difficult, I try to be there for them because I didn't have that. And I know what it was like to be in that place. And if you're doing that and you're sitting over there still doing that, and your life ain't shit, and it's people out here that know your life ain't shit, see, this is why you don't want to be revealed. Because if you get revealed, somebody gonna see that and say, I know you fucking lying. She got a nerve. Yeah, because that's how that works. You are bringing karma on yourself by sitting over there and doing the bullshit. I hope somebody sees this video because, again, I'm going to say, the entity that said my little raggedy truck and my raggedy home. This is what the person said when we was in court. And my raggedy home. I owe everything I have to God. Everything. Including being able to say that he has blessed me beyond measure. I don't have to prove to you anything. You can look up whatever you want. Put it in the public, please. Okay? Put it in the public, please. Because I'm never afraid to address me. Never. Never afraid of that. I'm a single mom of 3 children. This is my home. This is my car. That God blessed me with all of this. And ain't a devil in hell gonna come for it. So you'll want to be tuning in this next couple of weeks for these lives, especially if you see me with a baseball cap on, because that will be the day that we will be addressing. It's coming soon. I'm trying to get the business out of the way first. I want to bring you guys these updates, and I want you to start asking questions of your government. Go back, start going to your meetings. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine, Conscious. Thank you. These people will never be able to break me. Ever. If I told you my story. They would better. Never will you be ever able to break me. I don't give a damn what you or nobody else think about me. I know who I am. I don't need a commander to tell me that, because I know who I am. Fat, black, ugly, all of that. I know who I am. Never concerned, never worried, and don't give a fuck what you think about me. Okay? Because I've been to hell and back to get to where I am right now. Some people like me, some people don't. Never had a problem with either or. Problem is, a lot of you got issues with sitting with yourself because you don't like who you are. I love who I am. I can sit with me. I don't have to talk to nobody. But we are going to walk through some things, since some people want to keep my name in their mouth and I ain't said nothing about them. And it's crazy that as a black community, we cannot come together and just for a go, we got to attack each other. You know where I used to be with him and used to be for him, but I also let his ass know I'll be with others too. If you are still think I have to decide on which side, I might as well middle. Javon, you don't have to decide anything over here. Only thing you have to decide is your character and what you're going to do. I don't force anybody. There's lots of people that watch him that watch me. I don't care about none of it. I don't care. I don't discourage people from watching anybody they want to watch. Going to any chat they want to go to. What you got to decide is your character. That's what you got. I can't decide that for you. You got to decide that. I don't decide that for anybody on this platform. In my real life, we might have other problems. But on this platform, you can watch whoever you want. You grown. You pay your phone bill. You do whatever you want. You can go talk wherever you want. I don't care. I'm not screenshotting people's stuff. I'm not sending people stuff and saying, oh, this, because I barely watch these people unless my name is mentioned. I'm very busy. I barely have enough time to watch the content I want to watch. Okay? We're too grown to be screenshotting people's chats and sending them to other grown people. Like, what the fuck they gonna do to me is my question. What bill they paying over here that they gonna stop paying? Huh? What groceries they buying over here that they gonna stop buying? Not nothing. If you people over there want to feel a part of something, you want to feel relevant, go down and join your local pantry and start handing out some food to people less fortunate than yourselves. And you're going to see how foolish it was for you to sit over there and talk about people you don't even know. Conscience always mentioned for no reason. No reason other than, let me tell you why the reason. Because I got integrity. Because I'm respected. Huh? Because I'm intelligent. Because I have a mind of my own. That's why. That's why. Very ignorant of you. However big age you are. And let me tell you, it's some very old people over there in that nonsense. Very old people. We're going to talk about it. Because if I ever had found out that my mama or my grandmama was over there with somebody like that and that's what they was doing, baby, listen, the conversation we would have would be end with, get your ass together. That's how that conversation would end. Not you over there joining in on bullying folks. At our big ages, we shouldn't be bullying anyone. Everybody is just trying to make it. This administration is putting everybody on the same level if you're not a millionaire and up. All those people with those hundreds of thousands a year jobs for the federal government that been laid off and didn't get paid, where they at? In the pantry lines. Working at McDonald's. Driving DoorDash. Doing Ship. Driving Uber. So the hell you mean? Find you something productive to be a part of. Because God forbid you meet your end today and you have to go to the man and explain what the fuck you been doing for the last year and a half. Ridiculing folks. The audacity and the unmitigated gall. What excuse would you give? What would you say? Since y'all want to bring God into everything. Did you forget about that? Huh? Somebody's going to have to give an account for the behaviors. Because guess what you're going to have done? You're going to have hurt somebody. And the last thing I'm going to do is stand before the man and take responsibility for something your dumbass led me into. And I followed like a dumbass. Okay? Okay, K-Mac? Everybody on the same level. So we're going to talk about it. Name keep getting mentioned for no fucking reason at all other than people genuinely like me because I'm genuinely just a real and truthful person. If you don't want the truth, don't call me. Just that simple. I'll never be offended. I will never be offended. Alley Cat, they gonna learn about them idle hands. They gonna learn. They're going to learn today when they see this baseball come out with this cap, because we're going to start talking about it. I got visuals and everything. I love you back. Everybody that supports and watches this channel, I love you back. I go out here and do this and collect this information and go to these meetings because I care. Because I care about my community. Because Dalton and Thornton Township and Harvey, all of these places are important to the Black community. Why? Because we are in charge. If we don't hold us accountable, why should they? Because they are going to begin to move and formulate things so that we are not in a position of leadership. Why do you think they are trying to redistrict the congressional districts? Why do you think Indiana is trying to now inch into Illinois and absorb some of Illinois? So Dalton, Harvey, Riverdale, Dixmoor, where else? Burnham, Thornton Township, all of these places are important to my community. It is important that you succeed. It is important that you stop the corruption and the bullshit. Because we are in charge. There is a bigger picture here. Change is going to start at the local level, not at the federal level. It's going to start at the local level. We have to take responsibility for us, and we have to stop the bullshit. We have to stop the corruption. We have to stop the nonsense. Because to the world, it is looking like we cannot lead or even govern ourselves. That is why I do this. Because eventually, if I want to run for office, or my children want to run for office, or anything of the like, this has to stop. But it's only going to stop if we vote, if we start caring, if we start paying attention, if we start asking questions, if we stop accepting mediocre bullshit. That's the only way it's going to stop. We need to make sure that we keep representation at the table. When they wrote "We the People," we were not included. It's going to take our children and our grandchildren to rewrite history. And remove "we" and say "the people." The people. Because when they wrote we was not a part of it. Keep that in your mind. Stop letting money suffocate your every thought. Because if you do the work, then the money gonna come. This is becoming annoying to me. Because I'm a person of integrity. All these people talking about God and all of this and all of that. I don't see how you talk about him in these sentences when we talk about accountability, when we talk about integrity, when we talk about character, when we talk about leadership. Whew. All right, I'm sure y'all tired of hearing me rant. I'm at home. I'm finna go in here. Y'all may see me pop in and out because I need to test the sound on this new rig. Okay? So when you see me pop up, y'all just come in and say, "Oh, the sound was great. Oh, the sound was horrible. I didn't hear you. I can't hear you." Just let me know when I get there. I need to take a nap because, boy, trying to do the right thing be draining. Okay? Especially when you got people attacking you for no reason. And I think people seem to forget that I have been being attacked by these people since August of last year. We are about to go into another year. Bobo, no, I can't see you in the chat. And for some reason, I was commenting on Shades the other day and I couldn't even see half of my comments. Not that anybody was doing anything to them, but I couldn't see half my comments. So something funky is going on with YouTube. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm going to turn in a ticket for it. Yes, Conscious. I'm going to get some rest. I have a few things to tend to. I'm working on some videos. You will see me again. What's today? Today is Tuesday. You will see me again by the end of the week. Hey, Super, we're behind you 100%, and me too. I know that's right, Javar. Be behind everybody, right? Conscious is putting out good content. Shay has good content. I mean, Vivian has good. I mean, be behind everybody. Don't let somebody else tell you who to watch, who to support. Don't let somebody do that. It's funny how you only have freedom of speech if they tell you you do. That's funny to me. It's funny to me how people get so upset by your freedom of speech. But yet they always hollering about they got freedom of speech. Shut your dumb ass up. Just tired. Lord, I'm so tired of even talking about it. It's like annoying. That's like an annoying child. That's like when you go somewhere, you go to a family function and you ask if so-and-so coming because they got bad kids and you don't want to go because their kids ain't gonna do but be bad and all in the way and jumping everywhere. That's what it makes me feel like. I don't want to do it. Okay? And for you, those of you that's gonna take this back, because I know that you do. And I know that you are, because you're childish, because you're lacking something in your life. Think about it before you do. Think about what you're going to cause, because he's not. Think about what you're going to cause. Think about the fact that I have been dealing with this since August, really since July of 2024. We are in fucking 2025, about to go in 2026, and you still have a motherfucker talking about me. I am beyond tired of it. Okay? Beyond. Think about that before you take this back. Before you waste your little 5 minutes of your life texting someone or telling someone, or even those of you that are watching, they can't stand me. Oh, I'm fat. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh, you hate me. Why are you here? Is the question. Because I don't watch you all. I see you all through a channel that I watch. Think about that in your brain. I don't watch you. Because I'm not going to take my precious time out of my fucking life to do something I don't enjoy, which is watching you. And I don't have anybody watching you. Nobody comes and tells me. I only specifically know when I watch a channel that I enjoy. That's the only time that I know. Okay? So if you're going to take this back, also take back that I said I don't give a fuck. Take that back too. Because you seem to be missing some of the information when you do take it back. I want you to miss that. Okay? I'm never tired of helping my community. I'm just tired of some people that are in my community. Let's be clear. Okay? I've had it up to here with some of people I want to get rid of. I want to do a roster switch. I want to switch up some things as far as a roster. I want the delegation to let me trade some folks because I'm sick of the motherfuckers. because they're not making any points for the team. They're not adding anything to the team because it's an I in team when it comes to them. Yeah. I want to trade some folks. I want to get rid of some people. Okay? So make sure you take that back when you take this video back, okay? Tell them to fast forward to whatever minute this is. I think it's 55. And tell them, I want to trade their ass. Never tired of helping my community. I'm just tired of some of the people in my community making it hard for the rest of us to come together and get one common goal done. Okay? My God. Lord have mercy. Who would sit there and watch somebody they don't like for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours? Never have I ever and will. Shout out to Conscious, Shay, Vivian, Million, Foxy to Roxy, Off the Record, who else? You know, everybody just putting out content and minding their business and doing their thing. Shout out to all of you. Go follow, like, share, even go watch people I don't like, okay? Do what you want, okay? Do what you want. At the end of the day, just make sure you're right about the decisions that you're making. Is Reality Check TV in here? It's a lot of people I cannot see. I promise you. Reality Check TV, shout out to you. I love Reality Check TV. He is such a humble person. I love him so much. Man, shout out to him. He is a wonderful guy, right? Wonderful. Oh, and Critical Smoker. Critical Smoker, keep going. Do your music, do your thing. Keep going. Keep going. Your page is going to come back and be monetized again. You and Conscious, keep going. Don't let this stop you. Keep going. Okay? They can knock you down, but you can get up. Keep going. Shout out to Amir. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm home. I'm about to take me a nap. I'm going to get up and I'm a night owl. So I'll see y'all late tonight with these audio checks and stuff that I need to do. They're probably going to be hilarious because you're going to probably see. I'm going to take you on a tour of my house so you can see because I'm about to get to work in there, remodeling and stuff. But anyway, you all have a blessed day. Have a blessed rest of your week. If you cannot, listen, Super Producer wishes nothing but blessings for your life. And if you can't be good, child, be quiet. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great day on these YouTube streets. Be careful. Okay? Have a good one.